Hello and welcome to a Meraki Minute video. My name's Daniel and I'm going to be talking about the firmware upgrade process for the Meraki devices. Now some of you might be thinking, how are we going to talk about that within just a minute, as traditionally it's quite a manual, cumbersome process. However, with the Meraki dashboard, it makes this process far simpler. So let's dive in and take a look.
Okay, so now that we're in the dashboard, let's have a look at the organization firmware upgrades page. Now what we can see is it's a very simple, easy to use page. We have the most recent changes section, the scheduled changes section, and the latest firmware versions. So just quickly on the firmware versions, there are three main categories. The stable category, this contains firmware versions that the product management team have marked as stable and are recommended to be running on your networks. We then have the stable release candidate category. Within here, there are versions that may contain some fixes to certain bugs, and they're in line to become the next stable version, going through the testing process right now. And then we also have the beta versions that again may contain fixes for any bugs, along with actually some new features that the product marketing team are working on and you may want to test out on your network. We like to make it obvious sort of what versions are available and which are the stable versions, so that there's no confusion around just having a list of various different firmware versions to choose from. And within each of these, they all have release notes as well, so you can see what is fixed along with kind of any known issues and any new features that are added in those versions. So let's actually take a look at configuring an update now. So here what we're doing is diving over to all networks and searching for the network we want to upgrade. So for this option, we want to select the switch network and then hit schedule upgrades and pick the firmware version that we want to move to. So in this case, we want to move to 12.12. And for now, let's just perform the upgrade for now there. What this does is it sets a 5-minute timer going, essentially giving you a buffer just in case you accidentally clicked the wrong firmware version or you actually want to reschedule it for whatever reason. You can do that so it doesn't start the upgrade straight away. So actually, let's reschedule it for Saturday night at 12 o'clock. And there we go, all done. So at that point, what that will do is upgrade all of the switches in the network at that time. But let's actually say if you have lots of lots of switches in your networks, then what you might want to do is go into the staged upgrades feature. What this allows you to do is set custom schedules for different switches within your network. So you can add upgrade windows, such as, let's say, Sunday night at 12 a.m. That's when I want the distribution switches to upgrade. And then we go ahead and save that. So now what will happen is we'll have two different upgrade times for different switches in our network. So this allows us to sort of phase roll out the upgrades across the network. But other than that, now we've hit save, the switches will go ahead, upgrade at the specified times without any further manual intervention. So if you'd like any further information around the upgrade process, then please do check out the QR codes on the screen now. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good one.